Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a Ulta haul. This is part 2 to my Ulta haul that I did not too long ago. So this is going to be just a bunch of makeup, and there are some beautiful makeup products here. I am wearing one of the palettes that I got on my eyes today, and I am just in love. So make sure that you stick around to watch all of the products that I picked up. If you are new here and you love all things girly, beauty, fragrance, body care, self-care, go ahead and subscribe, because that's pretty much all that I talk about on this channel, and I would love to have you back for my future uploads. So with that said, let's dive into this box of goodies. First product is not from Ulta, but I just wanted to mention it on this haul just because it was a random find at Trader Joe's. And this is the Guava Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. You guys know I am a guava lover, so this is really nice. And I already used it today and it smells really good. It smells like guava, so they did a great job. It literally smells like a real guava. Like, it's not a synthetic guava. This smells like you picked up a guava. I've had guavas given to me by my grandma, and this smells exactly like that. So it's like a very natural, I can tell that there is guava in here. So if you like guava, get your hands on this, because I'm sure once summer it's over, they're not gonna have it, but oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, so I have a bag here from Ulta, because I did have to go exchange some foundations. If you watched my previous makeup tutorial, when I went to go put this foundation on, it literally looked like I was rubbing mustard on my face, or like I wanted to be in an episode of The Simpsons or something. What the heck? I guess my undertone has changed or something. I don't know, but I no longer can wear like olivey foundations, which I used to wear and they used to look good on me, or like too yellow. So I'm kind of going into like the neutral side. Depends, because some neutrals could look a little orangey, but the ones that I picked up, the one that I got today is matching really nicely. It's looking like very natural. I like it. It's not looking yellow. So the one that I exchanged, I actually exchanged two shades, two foundations that I bought, because Ulta was having a foundation multiplier event, so you got 10 times the points. So I took advantage and got some foundations that I wanted to try out. So the first one is the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation with hyaluronic acid and adaptogens. So this is the packaging right here. And the first shade I got was an olive shade. I don't remember right now. It was like L30 or something like that. I don't know, but I ended up exchanging it for L20N. This one is a much better match for me, I hope, because I haven't used this one. But when I swatched it on the store, I actually swatched it and it looked really nice. So this foundation, I think, is the perfect match. It won't be too yellow, because I really did like this foundation. It has very nice coverage. It still gives you like a luminous, healthy look to the skin, but it sets really nicely as well. So now I can actually try it on and pay a little more attention to how it performs, because that day all that I kept on thinking was, this looks too yellow on my skin. So now I picked up the right shade. I also got two of the Maybelline SUPERSTAY 24-hour skin tints. I'm really excited to try this out. I first picked it up in 220 and I did use it in an upcoming Get Ready With Me. I'm not sure if it's already uploaded or not, but this one seemed perfect when it first went on my skin, but then it oxidized a little bit, so I picked up 118 as well, so that I could add a little bit more, like lighten it up a little bit, because it did look a little orangey, a little dark. So I think mixing these two is going to be perfect, and I really loved the finish of this. Very natural, dewy, glowy looking skin, very healthy looking. So I cannot wait to wear this some more. And then the other foundation I picked up was the Lancome TINT IDOLE Ultra Wear Foundation. This has sunscreen SPF 25 and I got it in the shade 200N, and that is the foundation I am wearing today, and it matches really nice to my skin. So, and I love the finish of it. I'm still able to get like this luminous glowy look with other products that I use, but the foundation itself is set and it does not feel sticky or anything, and it has really good coverage. So I'm very excited about this one. So I have one more kind of like complexion product, and this is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow. This is also this is a foundation, and I got it in 27S light medium sand. This one is a little bit on the yellow side, but the coverage is not as like full coverage. So I think this shade is gonna look really nice on me. And I heard that this is just very like juicy, dewy, perfect for people with dry skin. So I want to try that out. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm very excited for it. Now I got a bunch of concealers. Why? I don't know. I have no idea why. But I will say that the concealers that I did get, I'm loving. And then one of them is just an old love. This is Too Faced Born This Way concealer. A must-have concealer in anyone's collection. I got it in vanilla because the shade I had was way too light for me. I think I had like almond. But this one I think is perfect for me. So it has like, it's going to brighten my under eye for sure, but it's not like super light looking. So I think this one's gonna be really nice on my skin, hopefully. But this concealer is perfect. It doesn't crease too much. Soft, creamy, smooth, really nice. Then I picked up, I already used this one in a get ready with me video, and the shade I got is literally like my skin color. So this one's nice to cover up like hyperpigmentation, acne, anything like that. But I wanted one for underneath my eyes, so I went with the neutral one. So this is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots concealer. The first color I got was Light Warm, I believe. This has 2% niacinamide and hyaluronic acid and caffeine. So this is the light warm color. If you are similar to me, this one will work all over your face, as you can see right here. But for underneath the eyes, it didn't really give me enough brightening, so I went with Light Neutral 22. And this one is definitely a little bit on the brighter side. I put lotion on and now okay, I got it. So this one is definitely good for the under eyes. If anything, it might be a lot brighter, so I could mix both of them. But this concealer is good. It's so good. I applied it, and the day that I was applying this concealer, I barely had any creasing with this, and I set it and it was just super smooth. My under eyes look super smooth, so I'm really very excited about this one. In my last haul before leaving Puerto Rico, I talked about these two and I got the wrong shade. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant, and the first time I got it in light sand. This time I got it in light medium sand because it was way too bright, and the makeup tutorial that I did, I hated the way that my under eye looked. It was like way too bright. So light medium sand is the perfect shade. So I got that one, and then I also got the Ultra Creamy Concealer. I got a little one. I didn't want to get a big one, and I also got it in light medium sand as well. And then I picked up this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I've used this in the past and I really liked it, so I wanted to have it again, and I got it in the shade, I believe this one is in Golden. I could get one in vanilla, I think, to have a lighter one, but this one, the consistency of this is really nice. Perfect for people who have dry skin. Very creamy and dewy under the eyes. Nice coverage, and it sets really nice as well. I also got the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer because I've heard so many good things about it. I got it in the shade Light 60N. I just heard it was a really good concealer. This one looks a little bit on the light side. Yeah, it's more of like a pinky shade right here, but it's not too light. So I'm gonna test it out. I haven't used it yet. So those are the concealers I got. Then I picked up some primers. So I got, the first one, I got a lot of stuff from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Whoa Glow Sun Touchable Sun Protection and Makeup Primer. I used this today to prime my face along with another one, and it gave the skin a really nice glow. It has SPF. It's like a dupe for the, what's it called? I went blank, but it's a dupe for one that you can find at Sephora. Is it Supergoop? I think it's what it's called, which that one made me break out. So I'm hoping this one doesn't make my skin break out. But right now my skin is feeling really, really nice. Nothing is like itchy. I could kind of tell when something is going to break out my skin. So everything that I used today felt really, really nice. So this one's really good. And then I also got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide because mine is in the move and I was missing it. So I got this one. It's affordable. It's a really good primer. Great dupe for the Milk Gripping Primer, and it played really nicely together with the sunscreen one. And then I also got the Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I picked this one up at Target actually, but I put it in here to include it in this haul. Very nice consistency. If the regular putty primer didn't work for you, like it didn't work for me because the texture of it just looked weird on my skin because I have dry skin, this one spread all over the skin really nicely, and it did help a lot with my pores when I used it. And then I also got this Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. So this one's more for those days where you just want very dewy skin. Really, really nice. I already used this one and I really enjoyed it as well. Next up, let's talk about the palettes, because these palettes, you guys, these palettes are beautiful. This makeup brand is just on point with their eyeshadows, their blushes, I mean everything, their highlights, everything I have tried from Juvia's Place is perfection. So I got two palettes from them. I got the Coffee Shop palette, which has like more neutral tones. It's like the most beautiful palette to look at because it's so gorgeous, and the colors, I already used it once for my previous videos, but these colors are like every day. You have cool tones, you have warm tones, you have shades to create like a smoky look. You can do light shimmery looks with it, and they are gorgeous. And the shades on here, oh, I always love swatching their eyeshadows because they swatch effortlessly. Oh my god, look at these. Look how gorgeous. Just with like a little swipe. It doesn't even take that much work with these. So I got that one for like just when I want like an everyday eyeshadow look, something easy. The mattes are really good. It's really, really nice palette, very affordable. Now this one is the one that I use today for when I want to be more creative. You guys, this eye look, I did record a get ready with me for it. I'm happy I did. It's a very, very pretty look. It's colorful, but still not like super out there because I kept it pretty low. I try not to bring my colors too far up so that I don't feel too like dramatic. But this is the Culture 2 palette. So I already have the first one and I loved it when I got that one. I don't wear green a lot, but it catches my attention every time I see it. So when I saw this palette, you guys, look at this palette. Those green shades, like this row right here, I'm just gonna swatch the one that I have on my lid because this is just look at that. It's like liquid green metal. Gorgeous. Look at these shades. Very unique, very different. So the one that I have on the center of my lid is this one right here, the first one I swatched. So depending on how the light hits it, you could see a little bit of blue, you could see some green. It's really, really nice. Here are some swatches. Really pretty. So definitely recommend that you check out Juvia's Place if you're looking for some new eyeshadow palettes, some new anything, because they're affordable and their quality is beautiful as well. So those are the palettes I picked up. So I forgot one concealer, which is the concealer I used today. This is the REM Beauty concealer. Comes in a little pot. I think it's a good concealer. I wasn't like super wowed by it, but it hasn't creased up too bad. I always get a little bit of creasing because I do have fine lines under my eyes, but it didn't crease up too bad. It looks very smooth. The powder went really nice over it, so really, really nice actually. And then I got some setting sprays. I picked up the Milani Make It Last because of Juicy Jazz. I've been talking a lot about her on my makeup tutorials and stuff because while I was in Puerto Rico, when they took our move, we didn't have nothing to do. We were literally just sitting around waiting for the day to leave. And I just caught up on so many of her videos, and she uses this every single time before she starts her makeup. So I was like, you know what, I need to get my hands on that, and I've seen a difference. I feel like my makeup just lays better on my skin and everything blends really nicely. So this is a must-have. I haven't used it, I think, to set, because I've been using these to set, but I think it would be nice to set your makeup as well. So the next one I got is the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist, supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. Beautiful, beautiful setting spray, and it gives you like a very nice skin like glow to the skin, not too dewy. Now if you want dewy, because I love dewy, the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Fix, which is what I use today. I love the bottle. This is so dewy. I'm going to spray some more, but I mean, my face is already dewy. It makes it dewy, but then it sets your makeup really nice too. So, and it smells really, really good. So this will give you like super dewy skin. So definitely recommend these. Affordable, they will do the job. Next up, I got some affordable blushes. I got one Tarte blush, which is an insane blush. This blush is from Tarte, and this is called Big Ego is the shade, and it's the Maracuja Juicy Blush. I got this before leaving Puerto Rico, that's why I don't have the packaging for it, but look at this pink. It's insanely like bright. I don't even know how I'm gonna make that work. But the pretty thing about this blush is that it comes off super, super bright, but then when you start to blend it into the skin, it's like a very thin formula. And then look at that, it just turns into this juicy, very pretty pink. So I can't wait to use it. I have not used it, but the formula is super creamy. Then I picked up two Milani blushes that I used to use when I was in high school. When I was younger, I love these blushes. So I picked up, these are the baked powder blushes. So I got Luminoso, which is the blush shade that I used the most back then. So it's like a peachy, really beautiful blush. And these give you like a really pretty glow to the skin, to the point where you barely need like any highlight because they're very glowy. So I got that one, and then I got Bella Bellini, which I've never had before. And this one's more, kind of reminds me of like Orgasm from NARS, because it does have pink, but then it has like a gold. Ooh, that's pretty. It's pink, but it has like a golden sheen to it. That's gorgeous. I can't wait to wear that. Okay, now I picked up 3 of these NYX Sweet Cheeks matte blushes, and I'm just knocking crap all over the place. I used Summer Breeze today on my cheeks because I didn't want anything too pink or anything to clash with the green. So I'm going to show you that one first. It's kind of like a cinnamony, oh my God. You know, in Spanish, they would tell me, tengo la mano caga. Okay, so here's the color. It's like a cinnamon, peachy, orangey, terracotta-y. I don't know how to describe this, but it is just really nice for summertime. So it is what I am wearing today. Like it a lot. I did have a little bit of trouble blending it out, but it's because I put a liquid highlight underneath and it was kind of grabbing onto the liquid highlight, but it's beautiful. And then I also got it in the shade Rose and Play. I need to eat something. My hands are shaking. This one is beautiful. This one's more on the pink side. Yeah, very pink and pretty. These are definitely matte blushes, so if you don't like glowy blushes, it's right here. Not sure if you can see it. I'm really loving Ulta and like affordable makeup because they're coming out with some really good stuff. So here is Daydream. It's more of like a peachy color. It still has like a punch to it though. It's kind of reddish actually. I don't know if you could see that shade right there. It's like peachy reddish kind of watermelon type of shade right there. So these I like because they're not super duper pigmented, so you could build them up. I kind of prefer a blush that you could build up so that you can have time to play and work up the color instead of like kind of putting too much and then you mess up your look, which has happened to me before. Okay, I picked up this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is a must-have. I used to use this as well years ago. It was my favorite when I was living in Tampa. I remember I picked this up and I was just in shock with the texture of it because it gives you, let's put a little bit on, even though I'm already glowing like crazy, but This gives you a highlight, but it just makes it look like you're glowing from within. Like, it doesn't emphasize texture one bit, and it just gives you the prettiest highlight. You can put it all over your face because it's not going to, like I said, it's not going to emphasize texture. So it's just going to give you like a really pretty glow to your face. Beautiful glow. And yeah, I've been using this for years and years, and I don't know what happened to my old one. I either went through it or it broke or something, but I didn't have it in my collection no more, so I wanted to have it back in my collection. And then I picked up a new mascara, which I used it in today's Get Ready With Me. This is the Maybelline, the Falsies SURREAL mascara, and I liked it. It worked really, really nice. So I do have false lashes on top, but while I was putting it on, it separated my lashes really nice, gave them volume, lengthened them, and it didn't get super clumpy or anything like that. So that's a good one. I also got the Essence Lash Princess, which has been talked about so much all over social media. And I did have one of you guys comment and tell me that it does flake and get all over your face, and I will say it does. So I think I'm going to keep this one for my actual lashes, because my problem was I have pretty long lower lashes, and they can touch like my cheek if I put a lot of mascara. I have a lot of them and they're pretty long. So the day that I wore this, I applied it to my bottom lashes and I got little flakes like all over my cheek. It wasn't too bad, but I don't like when a mascara does that. So I do like the way that it goes on. It looks beautiful on the lashes. I'm just not going to use it on the lower lashes. I also picked up the Milani Liquid Contour in the shade Ginger. Love this for contour. I love that the applicator is small, so I can get it, like I could do my nose, I can do small areas, and it blends out really, really nice. I got a few lip products and then we are done. So I got two e.l.f. O-Face, I believe is what these are called, lipsticks, and I got No Doubt and I got Dirty Talk. No Doubt is going to become one of my favorite nude lipsticks. A lot of you guys were asking me what I had on my lips the day that I wore this color. It's such a pretty nude lipstick. So that is No Doubt right there. It's not too light. It's peachy, but it's not too orangey looking. The packaging has like little magnetic packaging, really, really nice. And then here we have Dirty Talk, which I haven't used yet. It's more towards like the mauvey pink side, and this formula is so pigmented and so pretty. So I got a mauvey one and a peachy one, which is usually what I go for. And then I also got two Milani lipsticks. I got one in the shade Tease and one in Pleasure. So again, a nude color. These are so nice. These are like really, really matte looking. So I'm gonna swatch it right here. These are super creamy and buttery. And then I got Pleasure right here. So I'm very happy to have all of these from the drugstore. And then I picked up one more of the Fenty Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I got this one in Sweetheart. See, Sweetheart. It's like a pinky color. I think I used this in my previous Get Ready With Me. This is like a mauvey pink color. So I did get the MVP, which is the red one, but I wanted one of the pinky shades. And I also picked up a little MAC clear lip gloss because I heard that this was just like the glossiest lip gloss. Let's try it out together. I got the little one because you don't need a lot of this, and I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty and really, really glossy. It's like super, it's like glass on your lips. So that brings me to the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below if there's any products that you are interested in, that you have, that you love. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.